Hey guys, Vaccinato here from Motion Swift Synthesis, and today I'd like to show you our mini synths, the Pi Feedback Mini and the Pi Super Mini. Now these two synths are derived from the bigger Pi 2525 synthesizer, and as you can see on the OSC1, on the Pi 2525, the last two options are the supersaw and the feedback OSC, which are really interesting OSCs and kind of make this machine what it is. So what we've done is we've taken these two oscillators and we've kind of made two mini synths using the same architecture. The only thing different in between them is the OSC section. So they are both one OSC synths, and I'd like to show you in this video a little bit just the controls and what they can do, and maybe just go really quickly over a few of the presets, nothing fancy. So let's get to it. So let's talk before we talk about what is different about these two guys. Let's talk about what is similar. So I mentioned that only the OSC is different, so let's get down to the amp envelope. This is a simple ADSR, attack decay sustain release envelope with slope control and bipolar velocity control. Same thing on the other one. Then you have a filter, which is the same filter as in Sonic Core's Minimax synth. It is basically a Moog ladder filter clone with the usual controls: cutoff, resonance, envelope amount, and a bipolar keyboard tracking. Again, the same on both of them. And filter envelope, which is the same as the amp envelope with attack, decay, sustain, release, slope, and bipolar velocity modulation. And then you got on the main output the ability to turn on portamento, decide on the kind of the glide time, main gain, and our HP tracking circuit, which kind of follows the incoming MIDI, the incoming frequency, and kind of sets the high pass point that way. It is a really mild high pass, and sometimes it is appropriate to use, sometimes it's not appropriate to use, depending kind of on what you're trying to do. It kind of cleans out a little bit of the low end and gives a smoother, cleaner type of sound to certain sounds. So that's what's the same about these two guys. The difference, like we mentioned, is in the OSC section. First of all, the course control is the same for both of them. It's just a semitone control. It goes from -48 to +48. On the feedback OSC, you have harmonic control and feedback amount. So this basically kind of controls, and you have mode, which is kind of like the rate of modulation of this whole feedback circuit inside. So if you're playing, so this mode feature is actually something that is not present on the Pi 2525 itself. So it's a kind of cool addition to the mini synth. And on the supersaw, you don't have these harmo and feedback. Instead, you have mix and detune, and these will the mix knob will mix between the will mix between the original saw oscillator and the supersaw portion of the OSC. And then you have the detune amount of the supersaw portion. So these are really neat. They're kind of much lower on DSP, obviously, than the main Pi 2525 synth. They're much easier to use, perhaps less versatile, but for certain sounds, if you want like a supersaw sound, then it's perfect just to use, the Super Mini. If you like some of the uniqueness of the feedback OSC, then you can use the Feedback Mini. Of course, nothing is keeping you from using them together. Can be really cool together. Now these synths are part of, they've been added and they're now part of the bundle, both for the Pi 2525. If you just buy this synth off of Sonicor's website, then you get this machine and the mini synths. And if you buy the big Storm bundle, then of course you get Ocean Storm and the Pi 2525 and the parser filter and the white skin for the Ocean Storm and these mini synths as well. So as you see, they're pretty cool, and they come with a few presets as well. And it's kind of just our little addition to the Storm bundle. So check it out either on our website www.oceanswift.net or on Sonicor's web shop, www.sonic-core.net. You can find these and all our other products as well. So go grab them and have fun. Thanks for watching this video.